Welcome back to Pocket Change, episode 95. It is a pick or pass episode. So we got some good possible picks for you, probably some more likely passes from my end. I'm just saying. I did all those toys. If you watched the last one, all those toys, I listed them. They all sold. Even that Evil Knievel Kaboom guy. I wasn't sure to list him for, so I listed him for $100. And then I had a 20% off coupon. And they didn't dicker. They just bought it. $79. I probably should have listed it for the 149. But I listed it for
Wow.
100.
Yeah, but hey, you got a good deal on that, good amount of profit. So
$2 and $80 plus shipping.
that's
Ended
awesome.
up being like $112 with shipping or something like that.
That's awesome. But anyway, so we're not going to talk about that's a lot for our regular show, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
it's just
With
because
us,
it was on pick and pass.
it was on Pick or Pass.
And now let's pass it and go on to our picking.
That's right. Let's go to our picking and passing.
I'm thinking about doing a new show called Milk and Munch and just have milk and like donuts and just eat the donuts and drink the
You
milk.
are all into these creative namings today. You got Sippin and Chippin.
Yeah, so if you're watching
On
this
your
on
other channel.
Spotify, check out the new podcast, Sippin and Chippin. So I added that to my Spotify account as its own podcast. They're like 10 minutes long, 15 minutes long. And it's me, what I did, I'm doing a Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And it's every 3 days I'm packing and shipping because I've gone back. I'm still at 1 day right now, but I'm going to go back to 3 days. And then I'll pack on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays and then put out a video.
I'm glad you counted your fingers off like that because I was getting ready to yell family show.
What would I do? Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Come on. I'm not a freak. Freaking crazy.
Anyway, we are here. We're going to start off now. We've got a little bit different rundown than what we normally do. We normally do Ben's a couple, then I do mine, then Ben's. We finish on Ben's. But tonight, because I've got one that I brought. I got it in a lot. I'm going to build this up just a little bit. We don't really know a whole lot about this item, but it looks like it could be something. But we're going to find out here in just a minute. Anyway, so Ben's is going to kick it off. We're going to go through all of his items and save mine for last because it may take just a little bit longer to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, than our normal pick or pass stuff would. So everyone bear with us, and we'll get to this at the end, this one item I've got. But
Get to the end. I like it. We're gonna
what
start doing
is
it.
your first item that you got up for us this
Yeah,
episode here,
I'm so
Ben?
excited. Yeah, so let's do all his crap, and then we'll do my one good one. All right, everybody, hold on. Go through my crap.
Actually, that might not be crap.
It's still new in box.
Still new in box, still sealed up. I would probably, considering a lot of people are switching over to laptops, but still,
Yeah,
even laptops, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and say this. Depending upon the price of that, I might pick it anyway, and here's why. A lot of laptops, especially now because of going to lighter materials and lighter batteries and everything being lighter, we noticed this at work. A lot of the new Dells do not have the range. And so they actually issued us USB wireless adapters to plug
yeah,
into our docking stations, and we run our internet through that when we're not setting there at the plug-in where the Ethernet actually comes in. So it's crazy how if you unplug, and this is crazy in the office. I'm explaining here why I would pick this, my mentality behind it. In the office, sitting in the office, you unplug your laptop to take it over to another area in the office from your desk, and it literally does not pick up the Wi-Fi. And talking with the IT guys, they literally said, and again, I don't know anything about it. I'm just going on what we were told, that it's because the way that the laptops are constructed nowadays, being lighter materials, they just don't have the range that they used to have. And so that was their recommendation, and actually it's worked. So I would pick that because my thoughts are it may not be extremely high demand, it may not be extreme high value, but more than likely it is going to net you some profit depending upon what you bought it for. So I think sourcing is a key here. What did you pay for this item? What do you have in this item?
it's hard to say. So I went to that Dave's,
Is this one
88
of those
Dave's.
electronic things you got in
No,
that
no, no.
electronic
Listen, I
bundle?
went to ADH Dave's yard sale up in Orlando, or up that way where he lives. And I went through and picked the stuff I wanted, put it in the bag, and paid for it. And then at the end, me and Mike were like, okay, if we're good pickers, we can find good stuff left over after everybody else. So we both took a IKEA bag. You ever seen those big blue IKEA bags most people
Hmm.
pick with? I went through his thing, and everything here and everything probably for the next 3 shows are coming out of that bag. So that whole
Okay.
bag cost me $10.
I'm going to say pick on this, but I'm going to say it's probably somewhere around a 7%
Sell
sell
through.
through rate.
If I figure up, I can. It's 120, 112 things in the bag. 112 divided by 10. I don't know what's that.
By $10?
Yeah,
All right, let me get my trusty dusty calculator here. Somebody could probably do it real quicker. But I'm thinking it's like 12 cents. You said it was how much? 112 items divided
112
by,
items. So 10 divided by 112, it's 8 cents a piece.
yeah, 9 cents.
9 cents. So
0.089. We'll say 9 cents a piece. So you got that for 9 cents. And I'm going to say it probably sells for somewhere around, I'm going to say $12. And
yeah,
I'm going to say it's
probably.
probably got around a 7% pick or sell through rate. So let's see what we got.
Yeah. So let's see what we got.
Test my knowledge here, my predictive skills. What's it be like? 57% sell through rate. And we're like, what?
There's 133 of them,
Okay,
and that's it
133.
right there. It's the N 150, not the 300. 300, 150. I don't know why it's bringing up those, but
Looks like I'm pretty close on the price. There's, I mean,
14.95. Yeah,
14.95, 12.47,
$8,
$8.
14.99.
Yeah,
So I would say I probably will put it around $15.
I'm guessing 12. I wouldn't far off. There's some
Well, I
for
might
8,
go
some
12.
for 15. So right in the middle will be 12. I'm pretty much spot on there, right in the range. Okay, you said there's 133. So how many do we have sold?
4.
I might be way off on that. I wouldn't far off.
But
Okay,
all the sold ones, see, it's no. There's another one.
here's what I'm going to say. It comes up at 3%. I said 7, $12. I'm spot on the price. It's got a 3% sell through rate.
Let's
So
try
even
something real quick.
okay, you want to try to narrow down the exact what it is?
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back. I'm gonna try to get those because the ones that are sold are all the. It's just showing that. So let's try it with all these other words out there. 90,
Okay.
and they got all the. There's a 300, but I don't know. Advanced. I'm not trying to make it better. I'm just trying to do a better search. And now only one sold, so whatever. But there's another one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I don't know why they're not all
You
coming up.
you actually made it worse. but
But no, the thing is, there's a bunch of them here that are sold. They're not coming up.
yeah, and there again, our search is just a little off again, ladies and gentlemen, everyone. We're faced with
I got the name brand 150 compact.
can
Let's
you
take
close the
compact out.
naked dude on the side of the screen over?
All
That's
right.
a
So
terrible picture.
I simplified the search. So 58. All right, go back to where we were. Right.
Okay,
I got all
58.
the other 300s out of there. Now it's just the 150s. 58 of them for sale. Advanced, sold, search. 5. So 10%.
Yeah, 10%.
There's
It's
another
somewhere
one.
between. I'm gonna say if we take 3 and 7, 3 and 10, you're gonna fall somewhere around 7, 7.5. So I'm pretty sure I was reasonably spot on with the sell through rate there, ladies and gentlemen. and every
Yeah.
one and $12. So he paid 9 cents for it.
Yeah.
Even
Thank
if
you,
it
Dave.
sets on his shelf for a year, when it sells, 9 cents into $12 is incredible.
Exactly.
That is an incredible. If you can turn 9 cents into $12 and you do that 2 or 3 times a week, you're gonna be ecstatic. Yeah, say, oh wow, you got $36. Yes, but you paid 18 cents. No,
Yeah.
yeah, no, 27 cents, 27 cents, $36. We're talking pennies into actual dollars here. So that's an awesome
So
thing.
I'm sure all this stuff isn't going to be the greatest because it's all the stuff he didn't list. So Oregon Trail, the
Card
card
game.
game,
You have died of dysentery.
new in box, unopened.
Did you just open it?
No, it's not sealed, but it's I know it's been unused. I wouldn't open it if it wasn't open, but
I probably would pass on that, and I'd probably be making a mistake because Oregon Trail is really
9 cents.
popular. I still probably would pass,
Oregon Trail, the card
but
game. I'm not
I'm
sure how
gonna
popular that is.
I'm
It's
gonna
more of
give
a
before you show it. I'm gonna give my prediction.
okay.
Now I have not looked any of these up beforehand, so I'm gonna say it's probably around $5 with a terrible below 5% sell through rate. Let's see how wrong I am.
I think it's
I would
probably I
pass
would say they're $5 and probably you're probably spot on with that.
$5 and below a 5% sell through rate.
I'm going to say a 7% sell through rate and
Okay.
$7.
Okay. You
I'm going to say
probably
$1, Bob.
you're already
$1.
looking at it.
I'm not looking at it.
Let's see. Bring it
I
up.
didn't look at it. You saw me scanning this stuff before we started this
That's
show. I
true.
didn't
You
look
really
nothing
didn't
up.
get to study it much. Okay.
Okay.
So $7.99, $6, $11. Somebody smoking crack.
$2.
$10.99.
That one's been opened.
Yeah.
14.99 no bids. I would say seven seven to $5. Five
Yeah.
bucks. Four ninety
Yeah.
nine.
Yeah. Let's
Pre-owned. Let's
nine
put new
cents.
in.
Yeah, let's put new in. See if anything comes up.
107.
107 new, and they're running. What's that? Is that $4 right there for one? Is that an auction?
No, that's a straight up. You can buy it for $4.
Oh wow. Okay, 2.99. So
Two
all
ninety
the
nine
way
is an
from
auction.
$4 to $15.
This guy started his auction at 14.99. He's dreaming. I would say $5 is a good call.
Okay, and how many did you say there was?
107.
107. Okay, sold.
16.
Oh Lord,
Oh, that's a better sell-through rate than we were thinking.
that is a 15% sell through rate.
15
Holy
bucks.
crap!
Somebody bought it for 15 bucks. That's including shipping. So probably
I would
$5 to
I would
250.
list it. I would list it 14.99 free shipping, man.
There you go.
Because you're gonna be able to throw it in a bubble envelope, a bubble wrap, poly bag, bubble bag, throw it out there, and even if you're shipping to California on
California,
USP
no
it,
more than $6.
USP it, yeah. So yeah, wow. So I was
Woo!
wrong, ladies and gentlemen. That would even fit in my store. Really, that's reaching down there a little bit lower, but I would still even put that in my store, especially getting it 9 cents, man.
Yeah.
Now there's one that looks like it's sold for $3.49, but still 9 cents. Throw it
Three
out
dollars and 49 cents, but that had a $9 shipping.
Yeah.
So
So
it
throw
still
it out
puts it
there,
around that nine.
14.99 free
Yeah.
shipping, you're gonna sell it all day long.
Yeah.
And that's
And
and
it
you're
was
gonna
four
end up
ninety nine marked down.
making more money than the $5. You
Yeah.
put it $5 plus shipping, you're gonna come out somewhere around probably 9
Yeah.
that they actually pay for it, and you're only gonna pocket like 6 to 7, maybe.
Both of those
So
items are going up tomorrow. 14.99 free shipping. Everything I have here, I'm going to do 14.99 free shipping on all these things.
I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but so what's our next item? Willie Nelson and Friends Outlaws and Angels DVD.
Sealed.
Sealed. Okay. Oh.
So
Um,
concert DVDs.
I'm gonna say that is a. I'll go with a pick on it. I'll go with a pick, which means
because
it's
you know it's 9 cents.
probably a piece of crap.
I
Okay,
would say this is probably a $5 item.
hold it up. Here's the thing. It's sealed, and then hold it back up. I want to show you something. No,
Oh yeah,
you see some of them names on there?
and
Bob
then
Dylan. Okay,
yeah,
so Bob Dylan has got a big movie out right now. Keith
yeah,
Richards is famous as crap. Toby
yeah,
Keith has died,
yeah.
and
Bob Dylan's dead too, right?
Kid Rock is who?
Hmm?
I don't think is Bob Dylan dead.
I think so. If you look at the color picture of those guys, yeah.
All right, we're going to find that out now, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go here and look.
Let's announce it right now. Bob Dylan died.
Bob Dylan.
I think he died 2 years ago. I could be wrong.
No, he's still alive. 83 years old.
But he died in my mind 2 years ago.
He
So
looks He looks like he's died and come back to life, but resurrected out of the dead. But he's still alive. Still
all right. So you're saying what's it going to sell for, and what's the sell through rate?
okay, so sell through rate, I'm going to say with that and the potential that there's not a lot of them out there, especially in sealed condition. I'm going to say sell through rates. I'm going to get very specific. We'll see how close I am. 11%, and it sells for around $9.99, $10.
All right.
Let's see where I'm at.
Let's see.
Come on, Mike,
All right.
cross your fingers for me. Oh,
25 of them out there.
okay, so not many. Price range looks like it's $5 up to $15. Yeah, 22. And what I say? I said $11. No, I said
$11. I
11.
think $11 you're in the
I
ballpark.
said
I mean, this
$10.
is pre-owned.
11. I said $10. 11% sell through rate.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not far off on the $10. I'm maybe
Yeah.
slightly low.
I was thinking 5, but I'm going to go with 750 is probably a good price. Let's see.
There was 25 out there. Let's see how many sold.
2.
Ooh.
That's still almost 10%.
8%.
7.5.
It's 8%. So I was only 3% off, so not far. So yes, I would
Yeah, but look,
definitely pick that.
2, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's just for shits and giggles. Let's take sealed out. Because it looks like most of them are unsealed. And they're selling for about the same price, sealed or unsealed. It seems. So I brought up to 43.
Okay, so 43.
12 sold.
That's a 27.9, so 28% sell through rate.
And the sealed ones are selling for 5, pre-owned for 10. It doesn't make any sense.
They want to make sure you've tested that DVD, so open it and watch it all the way to the end.
And that doesn't even. There's 2 more here, so 3 more.
So
4
I'm
more.
gonna
5 more.
say that I was off on the sell through rate. It could be anywhere from 8 to 28%. I said
Yeah.
11, but I think I was pretty close on price, saying $10. I wouldn't list as low as you're going to list it for. I would list it for $9.99.
I'm probably gonna list it for 9. I was saying 750 before I looked, so I'm gonna list it for $14.99, free shipping.
Yep.
Okay, that's 3. $14.99 free shipping. I think it's gonna hold true for the last 2, but I got this unicorn. Build your own unicorn. Create your own unicorn stuffed animal. It's got the stuffing. It's all new. It's been opened, but it's new inside. Everything's still new in package. So create your own unicorn.
Here's the problem with that package right there. If I was you, I would go get me a. Don't tear up the packaging.
Oh, no, they're disgusting. There's no way I'm going to make them look better.
Okay, so what I would do?
Put a little piece of tape here. Here.
Nope. I would go to Hobby Lobby, buy some clear shrink wrap,
Yeah.
and borrow my wife's hair dryer.
I've got a shrink wrap machine and a shrink wrap gun.
I shrink wrap that mug and do new in box.
It is new.
Yeah, everything's new inside. once they tear the shrink wrap off, they're going to see it's in new inside. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would do.
Oh,
That is
sticker.
exactly what I would do. That may sound horrible to some of you, ladies and gentlemen, everyone listening, but here's the thing: it was obviously new in box,
It is new in box. Got
and
everything there.
so
I pulled it out, checked against the contents here. It's all there.
all it had was the tape on it, and the tape is bad. I would shrink wrap it and new, because the thing about it is, I'm not. You're not telling a lie there. It is new.
Can
Uh,
I sell it for $14.99 free shipping?
I'm gonna say, shoot, let's go. Pick it. $14.99 free shipping and a 15% sell through rate. Why not go
All right.
big or go home? 30% sell through.
I couldn't find that exact set, but these are all 8 inch. It's an 8 inch stuffed animal when it's done, so they're 8 inch. But if you go down here a little further, this is the same thing, $14.99 plus shipping.
Oh, then you could definitely sell it for $14.99 free shipping for sure.
Yeah. Somebody will get that for a Christmas present.
Yeah, I'd get it out there ASAP. All right, go
Yep.
ahead. So how many's there?
19 of them.
19.
Zero sold.
Oh,
But there's these ones sold that are make your own stuffed animal. So it's a selling item. That one just hasn't sold.
yeah. We can't really figure the sales on it though.
It's a wild card, zero sell through rate, probably not worth my time, but $14.99 free shipping. We'll let you know on the
I
podcast
think
whether
if
we
you
sold it.
shrink wrap it, it'll sell. I think
I
it'll
think so
sell
too.
this week.
Yeah, I think it'll sell as a Christmas present.
Hmm.
I don't think I have bags big enough, but I do. I can shrink wrap it. I can make it work.
If you got one to just go around the thing at the top.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's something I was going to do, but I decided not to when I first started.
you were going to make the stuffed animal and try to sell it?
No, I was going to use the shrink wrap machine, which I've never used. Oh, let's stop sharing this. I'm a little discombobulated today.
Oh.
This is the killer. Avon, 1980, salt and pepper shakers. Pretty
Pass.
sure I can't get $14.99 shipping on
No,
those.
pass. I'm going to say $3 and a 2% sell through rate.
And that's two items, so that costs 18 cents.
I've got Avon stuff. It's terrible. Leave it alone. We actually found that the set that I've got, it's a
Yeah.
picture set. We found that it was better to break it up, sell the bowl to picture separate.
Yeah. Maybe you're better off to do that with these. Hey, $14.99 free shipping. Just saying.
How many is here? There's that ugly naked guy again.
There's $1.99, but $10 shipping. 281.
281. Okay. How many have sold? Sold?
It says none, but I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
6
Yep.
divided by 289. 2% sell through rate. What do you know? I said 2%.
But $8 plus 5 plus 6. So that's 13, 12, 10, $12.99.
I think $14.99 free shipping. Throw it out there. You're going to keep it forever. This might end up being a donation item, but it don't take up a whole lot of space on your shelves.
I have a whole bunch. At one time I was like, oh, salt and pepper shakers. I have probably 200 sets of them. So I'm thinking I might do a whatnot and sell salt and pepper shakers.
Or a lot.
Yeah. That's my five.
It started off great
It was good all the way through.
until we got the salt and pepper shakers. You should have just left them
As soon
out.
as I picked them up. I'm like, oh, those are cool. And then when I was looking at them, I'm like, gosh, dang it, they're Avon. That means there was 8 billion of them made.
Yep, and that's the problem. And everybody thought they'd be
Everybody's
collectible.
grandmother had a set.
Do those still have the stoppers in the bottom of them?
Yeah.
Are they cracked?
No, they're perfectly good.
Okay. But yeah, every grandmother out there bought them. All right. So I'm going to show my item here. And we're going to go with two different
Whoa.
split
Nope.
screen or
Nope.
two different share
Show it to me.
screens.
I want to know if I'll pick it or pass it.
All right. So if you saw that, notice it's missing a second hand. It's missing a hand
Mm-hmm.
down here on the bottom. It's got a chip up here.
Yeah.
It
No, it's
doesn't.
pretty on the back there.
eh. So would you, just looking at it there, you want to see any more?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay.
For less than $10, I'd probably pick it.
Less than $10. I mean, it's really in rough shape, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now you said you would pick it if it was laying on a yard sale table or in a thrift store or something. You would pick it for $5.
Yeah.
Now let me show you something else. Now, okay. If you look closely right in there, you can't really see it, but written right here in the center is 18K.
Yeah, I'd definitely pick it.
So now we know it's gold. But let me show you something else now, ladies and gentlemen. And you see those two holes right there? That is a key wind pocket watch.
My experience, the more holes, the better.
Family show.
On a pocket watch. Dirty minded old man.
Okay, now look. I wish I can. You read the name on that, Benz?
Nah, not really.
It's not
Twist it
focusing.
up a little bit. Like,
There it
yes, right
is.
there.
MJ Tobias and Company, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would definitely, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, if you come across something like this, definitely pick it. Yard sale, whatever, definitely pick it. Now I'm going to tell you, I got this in a lot. We're going to discover what it's actually worth and what its sell through rate is. I think its sell through rate is actually going to be pretty horrible, but I think its profit margin is going to be huge because me getting this in a lot, even with this chip. Now let me tell you what this chip here means. This chip here means that this face here is ceramic. So
Yeah.
that's another thing, another key that it is an old pocket watch. You see a chip in one like that. Now I want to focus the chip in there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can see it's a depth chip. It's not just a paper that's been torn away.
Yeah.
So now I have no idea if it works or not because there's no key with it. Now you can buy keys and hopefully I can get one to work with it if I decide to keep it, but I'm probably going to sell it. Now you can see here, this was not.
The original now.
It may have been, but it's not anything but gold plated.
Yeah.
It's probably the original because it's got a design on it, but it was just gold plated.
Mm-hmm.
But the frame is at least worth a substantial amount because it's 18 karat gold.
Right.
So I can melt this, take the guts out, sell the guts, and melt the down. But it also has the bezel with it intact. So
Cool.
that's a whole nother thing. And this does come out here, and the whole mechanism does pop out. Again, I don't know if it works or not, but we're gonna start to look it up. I'm gonna share my screen first, Benz. I know you got a screen share on, so you would pick it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a screen share on. You got the screen share.
I thought you had it looked up too.
I do. I'm just messing with you.
Okay, I'm gonna share.
I'm gonna share it. I'm sharing.
You're sharing first. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going first.
Okay.
Now I looked it up, and I was pleasantly surprised 2 seconds before this. 7 MJ Tobias pocket watches, 18 karat gold. 22.49, 13.99, 8.95. This one doesn't look
It's
real.
not. Yeah, it's not in the similar. It's not even in the same class. This one's definitely an 1800s. That's what it
Yeah.
is. See, there's one for 1428. That one looks very similar, but it's missing the bezel.
Yeah.
It's missing the bezel. Now it does have the second hand, but it's missing the bezel, and it
Too
does
bad
have
this
the
one
key.
looks like this.
Does have the key. Yeah. Too bad it doesn't look like that. You're right. But you're gonna get so lucky. Scroll on down. Let's see more of what you got here. That's getting away from him.
That's
Yeah,
seven. There's seven. All seven are on the screen.
all 7 on the screen. Okay, so let me share my screen. I
All
think
right.
mine has the same 7. Okay. So this is the one that come up for me. I actually got 6. So there's that one for 8,500. There's one that's very similar, but it is silver.
Yeah.
And it's a 13 jewel, so it's not a key wind, and it's Swiss made rather than English made. See, these that say Liverpool, they're English made. So this one right here, very similar as well. But again, silver. That's
Hmm.
probably the exact same one, but it's silver. It's not 18 karat gold.
Yeah.
So being 18 karat gold is going to add a lot of value to it. This one here is the closest one again at 1428.99. Now I'm going to click on it. We're going to see if it says it runs.
You're gonna have to reshare the screen.
Why?
Click on it. It's gonna take you off that screen to another screen.
Okay, so we'll click on it. We'll stop sharing for just a second.
I know, because that happens to me every time I do. I gotta go back.
And then I'm going to go back to share screen.
You're making more work for me in the editing. Dang it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this one does say it is working.
Yeah.
Same similar design on the back, a little different around there. Front does open. It's a little different design on the back there.
Yeah.
Very similar guts, almost identical guts. It's showing a weight on it, isn't it? 19.81. But so I'm going to say mine's not worth $1,428.99. This one again doesn't have the bezel. Probably if you could steal the bezel off the one I got and put it on this one, you'd have something that was worth way up there. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
stop.
but the case weighs pretty much the same, right?
Yes, yes,
So right now it's what, $85 a gram?
yeah.
So say 19 times 85. So it's worth $1,615 to melt it.
I might just melt it.
I'm just saying.
I just melt it.
I would take it before I tried to sell it for $500. I'd go get $1,800 out of it.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't
That's
get
a
that,
bad thing to
but
do, but
yeah, I really care about these watches, so I don't know that I want to do that. But and if I could get a key for it and show that it actually worked, even without the second hand, if these hands
yeah.
moved, now we're talking that we're probably talking the same 1,400, $1,500 for the watch itself. And I, ladies,
$1,800 worth of gold.
here's the thing: I got this in a grandpa lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I paid $3.57 for this.
That's the way to go. That's the flip of the week there.
They did not know what they were selling.
Yes.
And honestly, I didn't quite know what I'd got by the pictures when I was getting it, but I could tell based on this because it showed the chip. And see, a
Yeah.
lot of other people looked at it and said, "It's missing the second hand and it's got a chip in the face. It's
Ain't
probably
worth
not.
nothing.
It's not worth anything." But I
And you
knew,
would assume it's not gold.
right? But I knew by the chip it was a ceramic face.
That's
So
cool.
anytime you see a ceramic face on a watch, pocket watch, or a wristwatch, oh my gosh! If you find a ceramic face on a wristwatch, ladies and gentlemen, buy it up to $50 all day long. Because those are old pocket or old wristwatches. They're some of the very first ones made, and they were made only in Europe. America did not produce any that I have ever found that has ceramic faces on a wristwatch. They're very rare. In fact, I haven't ever even seen one in real life. And that's not saying much, but I haven't seen one yet. I've seen pictures, I've seen guys find them. But yes, so here's the thing. So bring back up, let's see how many were sold. So we said we had 6 or 7. We'll say 7. You still got yours up, Benz?
I can bring it right up. Yes. 7. We're
Okay.
on mine.
We're on
But
yours. So
honestly, this one here, this one's suspect. I don't know. That one just doesn't look
we'll still give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's, because I want to go, we'll err on the side of caution. See how many are sold.
one.
1 out of 7.
Yes, for $1,000.
14% sell through rate. Terrible sell through rate, right?
Yeah.
But look at the
Too bad it's
prices.
not an SI, Tobias.
No joke.
Am I?
There's the M. I said MJ. It got
Yeah.
MI, but it's MJ. Now, what's that one right there with the key for $500? Gosh, that looks terrible.
Uh,
I told you this one might take just a little bit longer, ladies and gentlemen.
it doesn't, on the inside, it's not marked with anything.
Okay. So now I'll come back to this and let's scroll down here on your share screen. No, I'm not seeing. And one there for $800 might be. But yeah,
$3,000.
I'm going to say it's probably $1,000 watch, setting the way it
Yeah.
is.
If it's 19 grams, it's worth $1,600 just for the gold.
I mean, I need to
So
wait.
easily you get a grand out of it.
I need to take it and weigh it and see. I think it's worth about $1,000, just the way it
Nice.
sits. $3.57.
Trade you.
Yeah, I bet you would. This is all luck, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to tell you something. When you're buying jewelry in lots, pocket watches, wrist watches, rings, everything, you can get a lot of. I'm going to show my baby again. You get a lot of junk like this that ain't worth $2. But
Yeah.
occasionally, you're going to get these right here. That's what you're looking for. So,
All right. Well, that was a great one. All right. We had some decent stuff, not great stuff. I had a bunch of stuff for myself for $14.99 plus free shipping. A couple of those should sell pretty quick. I think at least
we
I think the Oregon
didn't have
Trail
any. We
and
didn't have
the
any 50% can plus killers tonight.
no,
You
but
know, but that's okay.
I'm going with the stuff in that tote for the next 3. So
So, Mike, you're getting to see it all over again.
yeah. And I got some Bose speakers in there, some Sanyo speakers. I haven't looked them up. I'm not looking anything up. I just went in that before this, grabbed these things off the top. I'm happy with my purchase.
I think for 9 cents, brother, I think you did
Can't go wrong.
extremely well. You cannot go wrong turning 9 cents into $7, $8, $9, because that's what it's going to be if you do $14.99 free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, actually, what's going to happen is somebody's going to do a watch. You're going to give them 20% off, and then you're going to end up making $4 to $5 off of it with your free shipping.
True.
But
It'll be
still,
long. It's still a sale.
it'll be gone, and 9
Gives me
cents
something
even
to
if
pack and ship, man.
Oh.
I got Sippin and Chippin. I need to have 3 to 5 things a day.
Y'all realize that 10 times his money on 9 cents would be 90 cents.
Yeah.
50 times his money?
Can't go wrong.
No.
All right. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Picker Ship.
Pick your pass on
I got too many things going on.
Change Reselling Podcast. If you want to sip or ship and sips.
And if you're watching this, check out my new channel or my new podcast, which is Sip or Ship.
Ship and sips.
I've had 3 views and I posted today. I'm like, yes, 3 already.
I think you should have called it Ship and Sips.
Let me see if I got this. Hold on. I got something I want to share with the group.
Perfect.
Something
he wants to share. We're up to 43 minutes here. We're supposed to be a 20-minute podcast.
No, you know what? Sometimes you just got to go with what you got.
You got something, a letter from President Biden you want to show us?
No, I can't find it. I'll show it on the other podcast.
Did he give you your pardon for everything you might ever do? He give you your pardon for anything you might ever do.
Exactly. But the thing that I wanted to share is you get your yearly
statement
from Spotify.
Okay.
You get our yearly thing. We're up like, I don't know, like 999% watches. So we're really growing. But the one thing that really made me feel good in my heart was there are 5 people in this world that we are their number one podcast. 5 people.
Hey,
I know
we
it's not you and I know it's not me.
no, because I watch on YouTube. We love each
And
and
I do
every
watch
one
this
of you.
on Spotify, but it's definitely not the one I watch the most. So it wouldn't be my number one podcast because I went and looked at my thing and it's not even on my thing. So there are 5 people out there, and thank you guys because it made me feel great that there are 5 people in the world that their favorite podcast is our podcast. I mean,
That
it's
is
a small
awesome.
number, but five
Hey,
people,
I
five
mean,
people, it's like
I mean,
their number one podcast. And in their top 10, it's 23 people have this in their top 10. So
that's awesome. That is
yeah.
awesome. We
So
appreciate each
thank
and
you
every
guys
one
for
of you.
listening on Spotify and that's just Spotify. It doesn't take into account anywhere else. But
Oh,
23 people were in their top 10.
we hope you're getting good information out of this, or at least a great laugh. One or the other. Either way, if we can add something to your day, that's awesome.
Yes. So thank you guys for listening. Have a great week. We'll see you later in the week.